실력을 인정받은 팀입니다. 여러분, 멀리 실리콘밸리에서 온 BuyFi 팀을 큰 박수로 환영해 주세요.
Hello, folks. How are you doing? My name is Murgesh Nawar. I'm the CEO and founder of BuyFi. I'm really happy to be here with you in Seoul, although it's kind of cold outside. I'm from California, and our business is about turning payment data into actual revenue for merchants. How do we do this? Merchants already accept credit cards. When consumers make a purchase, they produce rich data. We use this data to create an automated marketing engine which merchants use to attract new customers and retain existing customers. There's no hardware, software, or training involved. It's completely automatic. There's no behavior change for merchants or behavior change for consumers. Merchants process credit cards as they normally do, and consumers pay with their cards as they always have done. It's that simple. Let's take a look at one of our merchants. His name is Jeff. He owns a business called Napoli Pizza. Some days, his business sales are great. Other days, he needs a lot of help. And as is typical with a small business, 50% of his customers come in once and do not come back again. And also, his customers have changed. They become more social and more mobile. If they have a bad experience, they tell 42 people about it. If they have a great experience, they tell 100 people about it. All in an instant. And his competition has changed too. The larger companies like Pizza Hut is using sophisticated marketing and social media campaigns and leveraging data to attract his customers. And all Jeff is able to do in this environment is manage those paper punch cards. He does not have CMOs and CIOs on staff. So what does Jeff to do? And Jeff is not alone. There are 7 million small businesses in the US transacting over $800 billion on cards every year. Worldwide, this number is 10 times as large, transacting some $2.5 trillion in card transactions. Naturally, a market this large is not going to be left open just to us. There are other players who are interested in the space. The big banks like Bank of America, Chase, the card brands themselves, American Express, Visa, MasterCard, the big technology companies, Google, Amazon, eBay. And then you have a slew of technology startups with a variety of different schemes and ways of doing things to help Jeff. The net result of all of this is the product itself is very costly or complex, invariably both to the small merchant, leaving them confused and overwhelmed with all these options. But BuyFi is different in 4 different ways. First, our process is completely automatic. Once the program gets going, the merchant can go and focus on their business. It runs underneath the covers seamlessly. Second, it is simple to get started. The merchant needs to specify a few simple rules, and the evergreen marketing programs run forever. 3, because we use data and take out all human intervention out of the way, it's very efficient, meaning we can operate at a fraction of the cost of existing solutions and the new proposed solution, and yet it is highly profitable to us. And fourthly, most importantly, we plug right into a large ecosystem of payment processors and merchants, like Chase, Payment Tech, First Data, etc. And these are the incumbents in this market, and they have the relationship with the merchants, and they have access to card data across all brands, Amex, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, what have you. And they're very happy to work with us because we make their product better, we make their merchant relationships more sticky, and we generate incremental revenue. And primarily, partnering with the payment processors, we level the competitive field for the small merchant. So it can effectively compete with the large companies, the large retailers who have CMOs and CIOs and data on their staff. Let's look at a demo of the product itself. So here's a quick dashboard. This is the dashboard that a merchant sees. There's a lot of detailed information analytics here, but it's a simple merchant, right? They look at a first view and they get something out of it. It shows them new customers, repeat customers, total sales in any period, so they can track that. They can set their goals to say, I want to have this many new customers or this much revenue growth, and it shows them how they're progressing against that. And 3, not all customers are in the store, right? Nowadays, they're on Facebook, Twitter, etc. So we look at all of the different social media outlets and get the data from there. What are customers saying about them? How are they interacting with their business? Bring all the data back into the single dashboard. And if they run a marketing campaign, they just see here how many rewards were sent out, how many were redeemed, and what was the revenue associated with my marketing campaigns, etc. Let's quickly take a look at a few of these marketing campaigns here. Let's talk about sign-up offer. So I told you that a typical customer comes in once and does not come back again. And the merchants had no way of doing anything until now. So here's an offer that they set up saying, hey, I want to give this guy a cookie to come back a second time. And this offer triggers automatically after the customer visits for the first time. So incentivize them to become a returning customer. Or, for example, a top customer offer, which says, if you spend $50 with me, then you get rewarded with in this case, I think it's a cup of coffee. Similarly, they can say, hey, if you don't come back for 90 days, we'll send you another offer, say, we miss you. It's as simple as that, right? Those are the things that really move the needle for the merchants. Now, how are we doing? So we started 2014, early Q1, with about 1,500 merchants in the Bay Area and San Jose area, which is where we are from. And since then, we've been growing, signing on more payment processors in other areas. And currently, we're hitting about 15,000 merchants live whose data is coming in. And we're working on a large partnership, expect to turn into an actual customer in Q1 of 2015, which gives us access to over 215,000 merchants. So I think we're doing really, really well, right, from this graph. But I think we're just getting started. The opportunity is really large for us. Now, where do we go from here? Right? We built a bulletproof system. It's been thoroughly tested in the marketplace. And we've integrated with 4 of the top 25 payment processors, including number 1 and number 2. Right? But our vision is to embed into every credit card terminal, every point-of-sale system, and every e-commerce platform, wherever consumers are making a purchase. And we want to become the standard for intelligent business services driven by data. As a team, who are we? We're, again, based in the Bay Area. We work at large companies like Oracle, eBay, Yahoo, Adobe, etc. And we've built large-scale systems that have shipped in the billions of dollars in value and reached tens of millions of consumers. But we also know how to build startups. What does it mean to scale a startup to become large like the larger companies we worked for before? And we're backed by Axel Venture Partners, who's the first money into Facebook, Dropbox, and Supercell. Charles River Ventures, who first backed Twitter, Yammer, and Viki, and RRE. RRE Ventures is founded by Jim Robinson. Jim Robinson used to be the chairman of American Express. And they've got a couple of hot data companies there with Palantir and Braintree's a payments company. So why are we here in Asia? We're here because we're seeking partners who will help us scale in Asia. And we want to partner with you to take our solution to the more of the Jeffs in Asia so we can help the small business owner compete for their business and connect with their social and mobile customers, changing customers. Because customers are changing everywhere around the globe now. And these small merchants need help. And I'm looking forward to an opportunity to work with you. Thank you.